Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Down the Rabbit Hole News. I am the Rabbit. Look, we got to talk about a very interesting community wall post that I wanted to talk about publicly. Plunder is one of my favorite YouTube true crime channels. It's actually one that I like to, watch completely, like her research and her deep dives on certain content and her commentary. I like her commentary on certain topics. Now, she posted a day ago and I want to read it out loud to you guys because I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this post, all right? I don't think we have to guess who the YouTuber she's talking about here. And we're going to get into that as well, okay? A very popular true crime YouTuber sadly recently experienced the death of her estranged husband in the midst of a controversial divorce, rife with accusations of abuse and adultery that went public. I talked about it and I got a lot of backlash from people saying that I shouldn't have talked about it. Again, of course, this was prior to his death. Please note that. But I did give commentary about it, and people were upset with me. I have since privated the videos, especially after finding out of his death, especially because they have children, and I don't want to cause any hardship or pain for his children or anybody in the family. Prior to his untimely demise, the man caused plenty of controversy by posting videos of his wife, the YouTuber, on Reddit and making all sorts of claims about how he was done wrong. He claimed she got him arrested 4 times and many more unflattering claims that I won't mention. She made accusations of domestic violence as well, alleging escaping the marriage with her life. As a result of the controversy, just like in the cases of Pastor John Paul Miller, viewers and followers are hungry for real answers about this man's recent tragic death amid so much divorce controversy and domestic violence allegations. Therefore, I researched in search of the truth and have not found any of his arrest information. However, the authorities did provide me with a 3-page PDF of his death investigation field case report. I know I cannot cover this case on YouTube because the video would immediately be attacked. Well, Plunder. Like I said, I love Plunder, right? But you literally just told us that, you can't cover it on YouTube. Where else would you cover it? YouTubers don't always play fair when speaking about other YouTubers. That is correct. But then again, if it's turn on me, because it's the truth. We're people. We're people at the end of the day, right? Even though we cover all kinds of would-be crimes and self-unalivings ourselves from strangers, should the same rules not apply to us as YouTubers? Well, Plunder, I mean, then the question is, would you want the same done to you? I mean, I cover her stuff. I know other creators cover, her stuff as well. But it's an honest question and I can appreciate it is, would you guys, if you're a creator and you're watching this, would you want this done onto you? Um, I don't think anybody would want anything like that done onto us, but because once you sign up and you create a platform and you grow your channel, this channel is 70,000 subscribers. I think you're considered a public figure. So anybody can look into Plunder or myself or anybody else. That's how the game works, right? Because we're considered vloggers on YouTube. However, I've been holding onto the report, praying about it, and wondering if I should post it to Patreon and cover it there. So you won't post it on YouTube, but you'll post it on Patreon because you think that you won't get any backlash on Patreon. This reminds me of the time that, what was that one girl? Zav girl, that's who. I would like to know Plunder's opinion about Zav girl and posting Gannon Stout's autopsy photos, uncensored autopsy photos, and what happened there. That little baby specifically. I mean, I like to know what y'all think about that. But I mean, that's a great point. Now, people are going to say, well, she's grifting, she's tragedy pimping, she's this. That's everybody on YouTube. You guys, we all make money on YouTube based on the information that's going out there, that's out for public record. That is true crime YouTuber 101. That's how it is on YouTube. Y'all may not like it, but it's how it is. Now, the reason I'm making this video is giving my public thought about this very public post. I'm a little conflicted about the Patreon. I'm also a little conflicted about the YouTube. Like, is there something in the report that Reddit wants to know? And I mean, Reddit has been posting a lot of things out there too. Like, why don't they figure that out? Like, and by the way, I think we all know who she's talking about. She's talking about Stephanie Harlow. For those that don't know, pretty sure she's talking about Stephanie Harlow here. What do you guys think about that? Okay, let me keep reading. All right. I'm thinking out loud. That's why I'm going back and forth, y'all. I'm ADHD and I'm not medicated. I feel badly for this family, and perhaps because it happened to a YouTuber, I'm extra sensitive about this matter. But it is newsworthy since so many people are talking about the case. Ooh. For example, as a true crime YouTuber, many of us covered the sad and controversial case of Micah Miller, who reportedly took her own life. I like to argue against that. Listen, there's a lot of controversy behind that, but I personally don't believe that she took her own life. And I'm so glad that the FBI raided that guy's house. Okay. That's what I'm going to say about that. And we didn't hesitate to publish info about her death. Well, she's not a YouTuber, but she did do a couple of viral videos. If you were me, would you publish the redacted PDF about the YouTuber's husband's death that I received directly from authorities, or leave it be? Now, because I'm nosy, there's 930 thumbs up and 669 comments. I'm nosy, y'all. I'm nosy. So I want to know what people voted. Now, if I hit yes, 80% said yes, publish the redacted PDF, and 20% said no, keep it to yourself and let it be. Well, Plunder, you got a PDF, all right? You already went to the extent of, searching. And you're a much bigger channel than I am, right? Than a lot of us here in the under 100,000 subscribers are. I guess when you do something like that, and if you pray about it, then you have to wonder, if something like this similar happens to you, would you want that posted, right? I'm a little conflicted because even though I did report on, what was going on between that relationship before Adam's death, one of the biggest red flags that I had after Adam's death and finding out what was going on is how quickly those videos that I did were going up on views once everybody confirmed Adam's death. One of the things that I can sense is that, especially from the videos that Adam was making, and especially how Stephanie was talking, the only thing I could think about was her children. That's it. But a tragedy like this can happen to anybody, right? Somebody's husband or wife could die. Would I want that information out there? Probably not. My question to Plunder is, by publishing this PDF file or report, are we going to find something that we didn't know? Stephanie Harlow is not a true crime case. Stephanie Harlow that we know of, right? She hasn't been charged. Like, I would not want online to be treating her that way, even though I didn't necessarily like the way, her first recording was. There might be so much behind the scenes that we don't know. I do find it concerning that Adam, when he was alive, he was saying how many times he was arrested, and Plunder was unable to find some of those records. So what does that tell me? That there's questions about the information that Adam put out there prior to his death. Now, is this PDF file, are we going to find something that is going to basically permit the internet to go after her? Is she going to be charged with a crime? Is she going to jail? Is she going to what's the why behind that? That's my question. But to me, you've already posted this on a community wall thing. So that tells me that the intent behind you moving forward is there. So you do what you see fit in that. But I do feel like if there was something that I would probably step back a little bit and maybe reevaluate the situation a little bit more. That's just my opinion. But then again, I also posted videos when they were going through their little situation prior to his death, and I put those videos on private because I felt bad for those children specifically. and only for those children. But guys, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments. I mean, what is the best way to do this? Expose it all? Don't expose it all? What do you guys think? I'm just giving my little opinion, and I did give commentary to prior to his passing and the dynamics and the real concern that I had for Adam's mental health, because some of us saw that played out and just had a lot of concerns about what happened there. It's a little sad to see. But this is just my opinion. And I thought about giving commentary to Plunder's posts. What do you guys think in the comments? And my videos will still remain on private, especially because literally, I mean, Adam just died, I want to say a couple weeks ago. It wasn't like that long ago. Um, Giving the family time to grieve is important, right? Regardless of how Stephanie was or what we saw from Stephanie or whatever it might have been. And again, I've never talked to Stephanie, but as a mom and as somebody who, she was in that marriage relationship, however it ended, it's important to give people the space. If not for her, at least for her kids. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. I don't have the answers, but I have a lot of opinions. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.